My name is Dusty Craven, and this is my video presentation for TH-175-E02 at Mississippi University for Women. My presentation is on the roots of improvisational theater. So improvisational theater's earliest roots can be traced back to commedia dell'arte, an Italian theatrical form. It was popular in the 16th century. It was basically actors just improvising around stock characters and scenarios. They relied on improv and physical comedy with a set structure, but there was room for spontaneity. Um, After that, you can see some influence from vaudeville and variety shows as they grew in popularity during the late 19th to the early 20th century. Improv elements started to become incorporated into these performances. Comedians and performers would often engage in unscripted routines and start like pulling audience members into the to be interactive and a lot of slapstick humor. During the 40s and the 50s, you had the theater games and the birth of modern improv, and this is the next major shift that occurred in the mid 20th century. So in the US, a lot of actors and directors, including Viola Spolin, developed exercises and games that encouraged spontaneous performances. Spolin's work led to the creation of theater games, and Spolin's student, Paul Seals, he co-founded Second City in Chicago, which is a improv troupe, in 1959. And so during the 60s and 70s, improv began to evolve into a structured art form. Del Close and Sharna Halpern's work with Second City and the formation of the Improv Olympic in Chicago in the 80s helped popularize this long form improvisation. So long form improv involved creating entire scenes and plays through improvisation, which contrasted with the short form game based improv. Improv theater in contemporary culture, it began to gain a lot of recognition in the 90s and the 2000s with the rise of shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway, and the spread of improv classes and groups across the world. Today, improv is a cornerstone of many comedic and dramatic performances, influencing everything from stand-up comedy to sitcoms and movies and theater.